Hey guys, it's Ev and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, totally go hit that subscribe button and join the family. Don't forget to ring the bell as well so you know whenever I upload, which most of the time I upload on Wednesdays at 4:30, but sometimes I have a couple little bonus videos, so make sure you're subscribed and have rung the bell so you know when those happen. But anyway, I don't know why I'm snapping so much. Today I'm going to be giving you guys some pointers on how to cope with stress in high school and just how I cope with stress, and hopefully it'll help you guys out. I know stress and anxiety are totally different things, so this is just a video that's helping for when you're stressed out by a specific thing like homework or a sport or a club that has so much you have to do for it, stuff like that. So I just really want to help you guys with all those little stressful things so that you can have a happier and less stressful life. So without further ado, let's just get started. So the first step that I follow when I start getting stressed out by a certain thing, like let's say practicing my instrument and I get to a passage in the music where I'm just like, whoa, this is really hard, I can't do this. I step back, take a deep breath, I'll put my instrument away and just go do something else for a couple minutes, and then I'll come back and be like, okay, I'm ready, I can do this. Because the best thing you can do is just step away from whatever's stressing you out and realize that you're not in a life or death situation. It's not going to end the world if you don't get the passages in the music you're playing today or can't figure out the math problem in the 10 minutes that you have before you have to run off to volleyball practice or whatever. So just take a deep breath, step back and be like, okay, it's just homework. I can do this, I can figure it out, and if I can't figure out, I'll try my best and ask my teacher tomorrow. So just really just calm down, think it out, and be like, hey, wait, why am I freaking out over something so little? If it is something really, really major stressing you out, then definitely go talk to someone about it and just get it out there and see what someone else can do to help you. Another tip that I have is to find something else to do and distract yourself from the stress. So let's say you have a really, really big math test tomorrow and you studied for it for hours and you know you're ready, but it's still stressing you out. So put all of your math stuff away. At this point, studying anymore is not going to help you because you've been studying for so long, and you need to start getting ready for bed, because the best thing you can do before a big test or any big thing you're having the next day is to get a good night's sleep. So what you can do is either get a book or get a journal. So right now I'm rereading the Anne of Green Gables series, which if you haven't read these books, I highly recommend it because the writing is so good and so powerful, and it's just a really fun storyline, and there's some really cute romance in it. So I just really like it. So if I'm getting super stressed out and it's the night before and I can't sleep, I will just read a couple pages of the book, maybe a couple chapters depending on how late it is, and that just helps calm me down and I can kind of escape and get into the world of a book. And if you don't want to read, you can journal. So I have this leather-bound notebook that I like to write in, and what I like to do is I write the date and the time that I started the entry, and then I write the time when I finished the entry, because I just think it's so cool that I'll be able to look back in the future and be like, hey, I wrote this entry at 9:35 p.m. on Sunday, April 22nd. So I'll just be able to look back and be like, well, that's what I did that day. That's what I was thinking about. And this is great for if you can't fall asleep, because you know how like your brain just keeps thinking and you can't sleep because there's so many things going on in your brain. Just take your journal and write everything down that happened during the day, everything you're stressed about, and it'll just get it out of your brain and you'll be able to sleep. Another tip is to do yoga or to stretch and just relax your body. You don't have to like full on meditate if that's not your thing. You can just stretch and just relax your body and kind of reconnect with yourself by stretching and just like thinking about life and contemplating. Or you can just decide to say, think about just a color or sing a song while you're stretching and just block out everything else and just relax and realize, okay, I'm still here, I have made it through the day, I have a whole bunch of other days lying ahead of me, so I just need to relax right now and this will pass and it'll all be okay. What I like to do when I stretch is I like to pray. I have an app on my phone where I get a Bible verse every night and I like to read that and then kind of contemplate on it and pray while I stretch before bed, because it just helps relax me and de-stress me, and I just know that God's there for me and everything's going to be okay if I just trust in Him and relax and just know that everything's going to work out. Because this year I have had my experience where I've been stressed out about like lessons. At my school, music is a big thing, so we have lessons every week and we have orchestra every single day, and then like an extra period of lessons where you have to miss a class to go to music lessons. And it would always end up like being like, oh, I have a test that day when I'm supposed to have lessons, and if I don't go to lessons, I'm gonna miss pretty important orchestra stuff, but I can't miss the test. And then stuff has worked out where the lessons had to be moved to a different period anyway. So I just kind of don't let little things like that are out of my control stress me out, and know that just everything's gonna work out. Another tip to just like escape from everything is to listen to music. So just find your favorite music, or try to find new music, because when you find new music, you can associate that with a certain part of your life. Like say, okay, this is my new de-stressing music, and it reminds me of how happy I am with my life and what I want to do, and this artist reminds me of all the struggles I've overcome and that I can keep moving forward. And you can have like different songs you can go back to when you need them in different times of your life. And my last tip is to have days where you give yourself a break. So I know that I am a go person. I am a junior in high school, so I'm already really thinking about college. I already wrote one of my essays because I'm just know that I'm gonna be really busy in the fall next year, so I'm already go. I'm like, I have to do really well in all of my classes because I need to get my GPA really high so that I can get into the schools I want to go to, and all of this stuff. And it's just constant, like I have to do schoolwork, I have to practice my instrument, all of this stuff. But every once in a while you just need a day where you sit and just watch TV or read and eat junk food and just have a day to yourself where you don't have to worry about anything. So I did that today. It's the weekend and I had all my other homework done, and I was like, okay, I have 2 days because it's a long weekend. I was like, I have 2 more days after this where I can study and do my homework. So I kind of relaxed all morning, and then I practiced my instrument just because I like to do that every single day. And then I'm just kind of filming this now, and it's chilling, and it was nice. So don't be afraid or don't feel bad if you just take a day to yourself and just do whatever you want to do that day, and just take a break from all of your other responsibilities and just chill out and relax, because you deserve it. You've been hardworking and you just need a day to recuperate and revive yourself so that you can start and get everything done you want to do for the rest of the week. So make sure you take time for yourself, even if it's only an hour before bed, or if you get up earlier in the morning and take more time getting ready. Just make sure that you have time for yourself so that you can think everything over and just have time to relax and just be you and enjoy yourself and independence, because there are going to be times in the future where it's just going to be you and you're going to have to figure out what to do and how to just relax and not freak out, like when you first go to college and it's just you and your roommate in your dorm and you don't really know what to do, that kind of thing. So just really try to connect with yourself and figure out who you are every single day of your life so that you're ready when you are the only person you can depend on. Wow, that got really deep. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope it was helpful. Comment down below if you're going to try out any of these tips, or if you have any other de-stressing tips. It kind of sounded weird, distressing tips. Tips that'll help you de-stress. That sounds better. And I have been talking about school and college a lot in this video, so when I start doing all of my college application process and college tours, which I have done some already, but I'm definitely going to start doing some college tour vlogs and just talking about my application process. And once I get into college, I'm going to do college videos for you guys so that you can have somewhere to look and try to figure out what you want to see in a college, and I can give you my opinion so that I can help you on your college journey. So stay tuned for those videos in the coming months and years, and thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye!